Hello, how you guys doing? I'm doing all right. We got this new coffee. There's the alarm to start stream. We got this new coffee, and dude, I think it's giving me headaches. I'm gonna blame it on that. Because I don't want to think about it otherwise. Sneeze. So I want to blame my my headache and my sneezes on. Yeah, maybe don't drink the new. Well, see, me and Tilda hung out with a friend of hers. Friend of hers came over and cut her hair and stuff. Let's figure out where we are in this game first. So make tier 2 flour, more oxygen and biomass. Okay, so I have a feeling that like the flour thing also does that, if I remember right. We're just sort of like plunking our way towards trees. I thought you finished this. No, I got probably like one more stream left of this. Hey, Orthogonal, how you doing? All right, so the flower thingamajiggies. First off, where are they? Flower spreader tier 2. We need fertilizer. We don't have enough fertilizer. How do we make fertilizer? I'm doing okay. Okay, so I'm doing okay. I'm a little concerned about this headache that I've got because I don't get headaches. I don't do that. Like I don't do headaches. So I'm just a little concerned on that. Yesterday I was having a pretty bad headache, and you know, obviously it was Mother's Day. Me and well, Tilda came up with a really good idea for a gift, and I was gonna go. You know, we on Sundays we like to go visit my folks. Also, look at how green everything is. Holy shit. It's like a specialty thing of coffee. It's like a special flavor or whatever. But man, yeah, I was just not feeling good yesterday. Like crazy headache and just kind of felt like crap. So I'm obviously a little concerned about the big nasty, but I'm assuming I don't have it because I don't do things. You know what I mean? Calibrated Gallo, thank you for the 22 months of support. Holy shit. Thank you so much, my dude. Was the additive poison? Not as far as I know. It's just a different mix. And I'm gonna blame my headache on that because I again, don't go anywhere, don't do anything. So like, how am I getting headaches? You know what I mean? Hey, Channy. But also we're having like weird ass weather right now, you know? And you know, feel a little nauseous, having a headache and stuff like that. That's also symptoms of too much caffeine. Vague X, thank you for the 6 months of support, half a year. Holy shit. Yeah, it is 90 degrees today in Texas. What is that in non-American? 90 F2C. 32.22 degrees Celsius. So yeah, it's also humid because it's been raining. So yeah, it's just gross. It's just fucking gross out. So I'm not like a huge fan of that. I have good flowers, right? I mean, I got those flowers there, but do I have better flowers than those? So these flowers are 200. That guy's 400. I'll take him. 300. 200. Make sure you get checked. If it doesn't go away with me not having the same coffee tomorrow, I'll I'll get it checked out. I'll take the rapid test or something. But I'm also like overly paranoid about. Is that a reasonable thing to say? I'm overly paranoid about the plague. Like, is that real? Like, should I even say that? Like, I'm reasonably concerned about the plague that is happening, and have been taking active measures as far as I'm capable of to get rid of it. I'm more concerned than the people around me. Let's put it that way. I'm more concerned than the general public about just every other day someone comes into chat and they're like, "Oh, I got it." I'm like, "God damn," you know? Well, here's the deal. Like, I know people who are like, it's not that big of a deal kind of thing. Like, gonna take this one to my fucking grave. Like, when it first kicked off, I was like, I have a feeling it's not gonna be a thing forever, and it won't be that big of a deal. Wrong. Very wrong. Also didn't expect it to be like a once in a lifetime pandemic. So, in my defense, we don't get many of those. Literally once in a lifetime. Don't pog at that. That is not a thing to pog at, Pogbot. But even then, I was like, get your flu vaccines, because there weren't, you know, COVID vaccines obviously yet, because it had just appeared on the scene. Mistakes were made. I don't think any of the advice I gave was unreasonable. You can look back at it and be like, bruh, why does everyone have a Pogbot now? I don't know. Mike had one, and I got jealous, and then someone made one for me, and now I'm just sort of like, aw, he's cute. He's doing his best. Pogbot is, Rev Pogbot is into weird shit. I'll be real. But yeah, I've got this weird headache. I took some Excedrin for it, so it should go away. But yesterday I just felt like crap. I'm like, you know, my mom has asthma. She's got a real nasty cough. You know, I don't want to bring it over there. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we not go over on Mother's Day? You know what I mean? Like, I had fully intended on it. There's a bag full of gifts over there for her. But I called her, and I told her I love her, and that she's an awesome mom, and she cried a little bit, because I guess I was a little too sweet, and she was like, that was really nice, so, deal with it, Mom, I love you. Being a streamer has made me realize something that I feel like a lot of people don't. And that is, some people have, and this will be shocking for some people and not for others, but some people have shit parents. I don't. My parents rule. And there's always this like take where it's like, oh, well, they're your parents, so you gotta love them. I'm like, bruh, I've seen some parents do some shit where it's like, nah, man, that's a two-way street, you know? So if you have good parents, I mean, this is what has come down for me, is that I realized that I've got good parents. I've got parents who, I could tell I'm like doing anything. Like, I could tell I'm anywhere mentally, and as long as I'm happy, like, they'd be down for it, you know? Like, my mom was saying, oh, you know, I miss March of the Mice again. You know, The Bible study group is on Thursdays, and I think that's why I keep missing it. I'm like, Mom, too cute. Like, she's trying to get around to watching March of the Mice. I think we need more, what are these? 500%! That is wild, dude. We got another one of these dudes. I don't know if these are worth, like, getting or not. I don't really know what they do. Yeah, my parents have mentioned that they don't much care for, how often I cuss and stuff on stream and the things that I say. But, again, support me all the same. So, again, if you got good parents, make sure you let them know. Because you have some rare shit going on right there. It's the flip side of, you know, I need cobalt. It's the flip side of you don't have to love your parents, you know? Like, the other side is if your parents are fucking cool, no face cam, I'll turn it on. I look like ass today. I was trying to, like, limit out what it could be that's causing me to get this headache and all that, and I was like, what if it's my new hair product stuff that I'm using? So I was like, all right, well, let's just not do my hair today. And I'm like, you know what? It's probably the coffee. So, that's why my hair looks like dick today. How you doing, chat? I got a bit of a pompadour going. It's more just like textured. Yeah. Tilda's friend came over and cut her hair. Tilda's friend is like has been cutting hair for like years and years and years. So like she knew what she was doing, and it looked like he got a rough day. You know, honestly, like this weekend was super restful, but I still feel a little crummy. So, you know, felt better, felt worse. You know, I might be taking it a bit easy. If I don't start feeling real good tomorrow, I might take it a little easier. You're also unusually white as a vampire. I mean, like more so than usual white, because like mayonnaise goes, oh, I'm not Rev white though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty fucking like pale. I am like vampiric in how little skin color I've got. So where are we at on this? I need 2 water bottles. Done. Easy. Drink one of these actually, so I don't die. I need to find a place to put this. I think I'm gonna try and prioritize putting the stuff off to the side so I don't, like, you know, run into it. Because right now it kind of looks like butts because of the capture rate. That guy's great. I am translucent, dude. Like, yeah. And you know, I was trying to figure out what to do with myself today. I painted. Here, hold up. Let me. I've been working on. You know, I'm taking it a little bit easy today because I'm like, you know, I haven't been feeling good. God, I look awful, dude. Look at me. Holy shit. But I've been working on painting my truck. It's blue. Watching some Warhammer crap and just like taking it easy today. And there we go. jam me back in the corner there. I need to get like a little thing for around this. I mean, didn't give you a really good look at it, but it's blue. Because it's Death Skulls. Does blue go slower? Blue makes it lucky. In game, if you're playing Death Skulls, you get a save against mortal wounds, which are just, generally speaking, just ignore all saving stuff, and like you just die from it. Hence the name Mortal Wounds. But also it gets you a reroll on your die to shoot or hit in combat. So just every now and then your bullets go the right way or whatever. I think a 40k Total War game would be great. I asked Chad if they wanted to see me play what is it, Chaos Gate, and it looks all right. Like, but like chat was like, if you want. I'm like, Warhammer is way too complex. It's latency edition, so it's a little bit more complex than I'd really like. I think a lot of people would be right in saying like it's difficult. Total War stream when? I streamed it once before. I streamed it when the new one came out. I did Bellacore, and I was just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on. So how are we doing on our stats? Biomass and oxygen. Oxygen's going up at a decent amount. We're done upgrading heat. Nuclear fusion generator. We should probably make that, whatever the fuck that is. Pressure we're done with. I'm just trying to get all these unlocked. Wow, that's a long way. Okay. And then what's left? We got a tree spreader. Ooh, that's a while. Okay. All right. I wonder if there's like a limit on how hot you can make it or should make it. Let's see what it takes to make a. Oh my god. Pulsar quartz and super alloys. I've heard a lot of good things about Battlefleet Gothic. I have not gotten into it, but because I really don't need to. But I've heard some good things. Doesn't look like I've got any pulsar quartz. It's okay. I'm gonna go back to base because I'm having to think about what I'm doing here. Do we have another meteor storm coming in? I think we do. I don't see any. Are those? No, those are just like specks. Okay. Burble. Okay. So which one? It was oxygen that we needed like a bazillion parts per billion. Like both of these we want to go up faster, but terraformation just happens. That's not anything that we can really do anything about. Oxygen. Oh, and then we got to go upstairs, right? We got that separate screen to see where we're at on this. Biomass. Biomass is probably our... Biomass and oxygen are pretty slow. And it really is just the flower spreader, isn't it? Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Have you heard of a roguelike called Empressat? I have not, no. If you don't already hate the tile, you'll already, if you play that game. I see. Play Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters and watch your 32 gigs of RAM RTX put PC running at 28p FPS. Jesus, really? Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe I should make different things for oxygen and biomass. We already did the math on this, didn't we? Like, the flower spreader is just objectively the best thing to do. What is CDDA? Am I about to get updogged? I feel like I'm about to get updogged. Today is my 2-year dating anniversary. That's cool. Grads, dude. Pirated copies of Chaos Gate run pretty well because it has de novo. Who the fuck uses de novo? It's 2022. Isn't there a, yeah, there is a Left 4 Dead Warhammer game coming out, like Vermintide, basically. But it's not out yet, and I'm pretty fucking excited about it. I'll be honest, most Warhammer games are kind of bad. Like, kind of real bad, y'all. A majority of them. There's a lot of Warhammer games. A majority of them are skippable. I would say Dawn of War is like a solid exception to that rule. All the Dawn of War games slap, and they're good. But the other games, like Regicide, is just chess. Which they could have done so much with, because Regicide is like the Warhammer Universe version of chess. Obviously, it'll appeal to the people who are reading the books because they like toy soldiers. Like, make a toy soldiers game, you know? Like, why not? Make a game where, like, the people in the universe play it, right? Dawn of War 2, I'm not a fan of Dawn of War 2, man. I'm really not. I'm sorry. It's like not good. It's one of the few games I've ever actually returned on Steam. Like, I just don't think it's a good game. I got real bored of it real fast. Like, kind of just whatever. Make chess too. Listen, like, why not? How I just didn't like micromanagement, the game. It just didn't seem fun to me. We got no silicon, do we? We got no silicon. Yeah, we got none. Okay. Never mind. All this gets shoved in here. And I'm gonna put the 2 plastic up because I don't. Aren't you micromanaging right now? Yeah, but shut up. You know? Like, I don't know how you can have an IP as rich as Warhammer and fuck up the mechanics of it. Like, fuck up the game. Like, at least fuck it up in a way that doesn't matter, you know? Like, again, one of my favorite gripes about the Dawn of War, the first one's campaign, is it makes no fucking sense Like, they just went wild with it. They were like, what if a guy who wouldn't worship chaos worshipped chaos, and he was a sorcerer of the guy who doesn't do wizard shit? It's like, what is happening? But you know what? Find someone who gives a shit. Honestly and legitimately. Who fucking cares? That game slaps. Dawn of War 2 might want... Have you played Dawn of War 1? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of it is that like they're just giving out the rights to random devs, and that makes for, you know, like there was a half decent it was sort of like XCOM. It was a iPhone game. I think it's called, don't remember what it's called. There's a half decent XCOM-like game for the iPhone, and I think it's called Space Wolves or something like that. And it's pretty good up until it gets to the part where the microtransactions hit. Same with if I remembered the names of any of these games, it would be really exciting and actually an interesting conversation rather than shit, which is what I'm having right now. Do I need iridium for this? No. There's no point in me picking the stuff up because I don't have enough of it here at the base because I know I don't have the silicone. Okay. I'm going to make another one of those generators because I have a feeling I'm running low on power. And also I just don't want to make any any more flower collectors. Because I'm just kind of bored of making them. Did I put the... Okay, I did. Okay. And then there's the Knights, the Imperial Knights iPhone game. It was alright. It was like a rail shooter. It's alright. But then again, the microtransactions kicked in. Because they just... Anyone can have the rights to make a shit game. It's like, GW, please respect your IP a little bit more. Aluminum? What if GW forced me to make a Warhammer game? First off, I don't know how to make video games, which is why I do stuff like Town of Nowhere and March of the Mice, is because I don't know how to program shit. And I don't work well with others, so I just do it all myself. I think solid ways to make Warhammer games is, you know, XCOM, RTSs, that kind of thing. Obviously, those work. They've done... God, the Flyboys game, it was like Orc Ace Pilot sort of game. It's kind of bad. There's a demo. It's free. Go try it. It sucks. I would love to see like a horror game. I think a horror game where it's just defend the ship. Sort of like the 2000 something Doom game. Not Doom Eternal, but the older one that was like super dark. I think you could do or even Doom Eternal. Yeah, Doom 3 would be fine. I think you could do Doom 3 with Space Hulks. I don't think that's a crazy concept to throw out there. I think that'd be kind of cool. Dead Space, yeah. Dead Space as a Warhammer game would be pretty fucking pog. Because in the Warhammer universe, there's things called Space Hulks, and they're just like giant ships that have been abandoned and left to drift, and usually get overtaken by demons or gene stealers, like the aliens from Alien.
They kind of did that with Space Hulk. Yeah, but what if they did what they did with Space Hulk, but it wasn't bad? What if they made a good game? Guys, that's my concept for a Warhammer game. What if they made a game, but it was good? What do you think? Would it be good? Chat was specifically asking me about Warhammer shit. So, I got that. That's not on me. Now, I am going to talk about Warhammer because I've been watching some of the, I forget where this tournament was, but been watching it. Dude, orcs, I believe in the WOG again. I feel so fucking hype. A guy, an absolute mad lad, completely separate from me, came up with a very similar list to the orc list that I've been theory crafting, and got like in the top 5 with it against like a nid meta where everyone's like, oh, orcs suck now, armor contempt, blah blah blah. Even I was starting to say that shit, man. It was starting to get to me. Where the fuck is the magnesium? But just seeing that guy, like, I'm going back to my orcs, dude. I was playing a Thousand Suns guy a little while back, and he was actually genuinely upset about the number of mortal wounds that I was able to do to him. Like, he was not ready for it, because I don't think that people are really aware of, like, the number of tools that orc players have to do that. The guy didn't bring Blitzabombas, which I think is a mistake. He figured out how to make the tank hammer work, which is amazing. Tank hammers, there's... No one cares, but it's the thing to talk about, so fuck it. It's where I'm going with this right now. So, orcs, they have guys who, their entire thing is shooting guys with rockets. Because, of course, there's an orc that's his thing, right? Just kill things with rockets. And most of the time they use rocket launchers. But some of them have what's called a tank hammer. And that's you take like a piece of rebar and you strap a bunch of rockets onto the end of it. And you slam it real hard into something and then blow up and die. It's generally considered to be a joke, but I've been looking at it, I'm like, God, there's gotta be a way to make this work. But I mean, the rockets won't hit, you know? And he basically came up with the philosophy that I hadn't thought of, where he's just like, fuck it, I don't care. Which, yeah, I guess that works too. So, yeah. Have you tried painting the rockets blue? I have. I do that. All my stuff is blue. It's either blue or white. White doesn't do anything. It's just the color that's associated with, where the fuck is the magnesium? Sorry. Oh, God. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to say it now before, since I was right about that, I'm going to say it now before it's a thing in tournaments. I think that there's some real spicy shit you can do with demon summoning with CSM. So if you're trying to figure out how to run your CSM right now and you're like, you know, armor contempt helps, but I'm having trouble with this, that, and the other, like, look at demon summoning. Like, there's some spice in there. There's some spice in that old book. Have you tried painting your balls blue? No. No. No, Twink Master 69, I have not. Why not? You know, I just didn't. Iron and titanium. We're gonna have to do this a couple times. Titanium and aluminum. Would painting your balls blue make you more or less fertile? Probably less because, I mean, depending on what you're using to paint your balls blue, it's like cobalt or something. I don't know what cobalt does to your balls. You know, I really don't. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV, but I'm gonna go with not good things. That's gonna be my guess, Trebek. I don't fucking know, but probably not good. I'm 1 pulsar quartz short. But you don't want to paint your balls red because that makes it faster, and that's like the worst thing. If you want more power, you paint your balls yellow. or you could paint them black so that way they're tougher, you know? Yellow for harder and better explosions. That would be an okay color to paint your balls. You're just using orc mechanics to balls. Cadmium yellow on your balls. Surely cadmium paint won't do any problems. Osmium, uranium, iridium. Osmium, uranium, iridium. Osmium, iridium, iridium. Am I out of uranium? I am. Okay. Paint your balls purple so you don't see them. Okay. You could, that's not. You can paint with your cum. You know, paint the Mona Lisa on your balls. Pizza, pasta, pudding. That, but balls. I don't know what. Okay, so this is a inside the building thing. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, 18,000 versus 331. All right, like nail art. Do like a TikTok nail compilation, but for your balls. That's a normal thing to do. Get somewhere with the trees. We can make some flower spreaders. Do we have more? These are 300. And these are, yeah, we're gonna go with the 300 here. We have enough to make one, so we're gonna make one. I remember dragon, was it dragon penis? Youngins may not remember dragon cock. No, not bad dragon dildos. I'm talking about the guy who got like his dick tattooed like a dragon. And like the balls had little wings on them. I want that now. You know what? You don't. Which Warhammer character has the biggest cock? Well, Gilliman has tiny penis energy. Just saying it. You can't be that stuffy about shit. Just saying. Hey, Rev, I'm making fucking soup. It's wonderful. Alright, so... super alloy and fertilizer. I don't like soup. I'm sorry. I just don't like soup. Ooh, I don't like that. Mortarian, but he just doesn't take care of it. The guy that's like an actual embodiment of disease. Who's just like leaking pus from every orifice. Yeah, that's probably not a good call, man. You would make your dick big, but it would be like squishy in a really unpleasant way, you know? Like that thing's not going anywhere or doing anything. I think it was magnesium that we had trouble with. I don't like soup, man. I'm just not a soup guy. Whenever I get sick, my wife makes me deconstructed soup because she knows I won't eat soup. I'm a fucking child. I don't even care. I'll admit it. When it comes to soup, I just can't, man. I can't. Yeah, it's deconstructed. So, what do you put in chicken noodle soup? Chicken, potatoes, carrots. My wife is an amazing cook. Let me just say that. Noodle, yeah. So, what if you just like made chicken and you add some veggies on the side and then you had some noodles? So all the stuff that you would use to make chicken noodle soup, but just not in soup shape. That's, when I'm sick, that's what my wife makes for me because she knows I'm a fucking child and will not eat soup if she makes it for me. So she calls it deconstructed soup. It's a lot easier to get aluminum now, but also simultaneously it's not very easy to get the other bits to make. Like now it's hard to get like silicone. If I had to eat soup in order to survive, I wouldn't. I just don't get soup, man. I just don't. It's what if food was wet? Let me put it to you this way. What if it was totally normal to have hamburger, but it's in water? You just take an actual hamburger, bread and all, the whole fucking situation, you just throw that into a bowl of boiling water, and then you just eat it. Like, it's just worse that way. Shower burger. Ugh. I might have it lie down here in a bit. See if we can make some progress on this. But, I felt better. Hydration levels low. Drink. The cereal soup. Sure. I like cereal. You know? I like, yeah, tea is more of a broth, if anything.
Because it's like, you take out the chunky bits. That's like the point. You don't leave the leaves in. I'm trying to buy old action figures on eBay and they keep trying to give me warranties on them. Okay. Is a calzone just a same? No, because a calzone is like... A calzone... Okay, are we really going to do this again? A calzone is a dumpling. I will not be explaining my thought process on that. I don't give a shit if you care. I'm right, you're wrong. Deal with it. Calzones are great, dude. Fucking love a good calzone. If you live in the Austin area, really like Conan's Pizza for calzones. By that logic, cupcakes are dumplings. No. No. No, not at all. Cupcakes are cakes. Why would... Yeah, no. Muffins are... No, they're not. Just looking at a few listing for pox. Dude, you're getting a pox? From, like, back in the day? Bruh, I had the blue one, okay? They had psychic powers. I don't know what the other ones did. Who gives a shit? There's a fucking wizard. Get the wizard one. It's blue. Algae and sulfur. I mean, it depends on your playstyle, but it should be noted that no one fucking plays the thing, so it does not matter. I need another fertilizer, and for that I need sulfur, and for sulfur I need to go back. Where did I see all that sulfur at? Was it... I mean, there's some over there, but there's also sulfur in this. Wasn't looking... It's not much of a game, I'll be real with you. It's a roguelike that's been stripped down quite a bit. Oh right, I forgot I can do that. Bananas or dumplings? Banana... Okay, at a certain point, things become base ingredients, you know? You wouldn't say water is soup. You know? Bananas aren't dumplings. Yeah, I thought that's where all this was. But water is... No, because soup has to have stuff in it. Is a still body of water. So you're talking like pond scum. Yeah, that could be soup. Because you've put like fluoridated tap water as soup. No. No. I don't allow this. No. No, I feel like soup has to have some chunk to it. The ocean is soup, I will accept. I will accept the ocean being soup. Is bathwater soup? Are you in it? Because if you're in it, then I think so. You become the soup.
I could see that. If you're in it, then you've made human soup. In which case you have made soup. Just unfortunate and weird soup. Blood is broth. I don't know if I agree. But I don't feel like fighting you, so I guess so. Are boobs soup? You're gonna have to run that one past me real slow, Chief. What the fuck are you talking about? Magnesium and titanium. I think titty milk is just a base element, you know? Like water. Yeah. Honestly, Pogbot, you're right. Pog, titties. I often think that in my head. I think about titties and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Pog. Okay. Alright, so then we need to find, again, our best plants. And that's going to be these fellas. This is universe soup. Are there bounds to how large you can consider a... Oh, this is super chaotic, what I just thought. All right. If I make soup, and I'm talking regular soup, we're not talking weird shit, okay? We're not talking in meme soups, okay? I'm talking like we're making a normal, like, chicken noodle soup, okay? It comes in a can, and I make it. And I take that soup and I put it in a bowl. And I still have some, like, left over, right? I'm not gonna care about whether or not canned soup is bad or not. That's not important to the discussion right now. What's important is, how many soups do I have? Like, I have, like, more than one bowl of soup, but it's part of the same collective of soup when I made them, right? Soup is defined by the time you make it. Okay. All right. So, soup is defined by the time you make it. How do you define... Okay, so if I make soup, if I make a can, if I make a can of soup, it's made in the factory at the same... You and I both make a can of soup, right? We both go to the store, we get it from the same lot, right? Like the same, like, they made it at the factory at the same day, we both get soup and we both make soup using the same set of cans. It comes in on the same pallet to the store, right? How many soups have we made? Let's say that each can serve 2 people. Is it 2 soups? 1 soup or 4 soups? Brobold, thank you for the 14 months of support. It's very kind of you. If I cut an apple in 2, is it 2 halves of an... Okay. It would be 2 halves of an apple. Okay, so that would be the way you'd solve this. I'm just saying, hypothetically, is there a limit? Okay, so let's say I don't use canned soup, right? I get some chicken, I get some water, I get like, let's say I just get all the water out of a swimming pool. Like I take all the water out of the swimming pool and I boil it up. I make soup with it, and then I pour it back into the swimming pool. That's 1 soup as well, right? One soup, okay. So there's no bounds on how big a soup is, right? Like there's not like a limit on the size of a soup? Soup can be big or small. So what are the defining characteristics of soup? Water? I'm not trying to ship of Theseus this. I'm trying to decide whether or not the universe is just one big thing of soup. And if it is one collective soup, then the 2 cans of soup thing doesn't matter because we've just reorganized soup. So what if the discussion on whether or not, you know, are calzones dumplings or not, what if we're all wrong? What if the truth of the matter is that calzones aren't dumplings, they're not sandwiches, tacos aren't sandwiches, or whatever, it's all soup. That's my hypothesis. Everything is soup. There is no end to soup. Soup is all. There exists no other thing than soup. The question is not, are you at soup? But, who isn't at soup? Do you consider the void of space? Do you consider the space between atoms part of soup? Let's say I have a normal bowl of soup. I make it from scratch. It's got chicken, it's got noodles, it's got veggies, all that kind of thing. If I put... There's space in between each atom. So in the void of space, there's also space between the atoms, right? Is there a limit on how far apart the soup can be from each? Is the universe multiple soups? How are you and your rad wife today? Good. I saw her a bit this morning, so that's good. Maybe the universe itself isn't soup, but it's made up of small soups. It's like going to the store and getting cans of soup. There's multiple different soups. So calzones can still be dumplings. But they very easily, if you threw a calzone into the ocean, it would be soup. We just made a food grower upgrade, so I want to make that because food grower tier 2 uses the same ingredients. Love. That is a hell of a storm coming in. Should probably eat. Tell Tilda's about this. Me and my wife have had this discussion before, and she told me to shut up. She said, "Sweetheart, I love you, but shut up." Which I think is fair. We got into a discussion once at, we went out to eat. This is before the bad times. Went out to eat, and, we started talking about it. And that's how I've come to the understanding that certain things are base ingredients. Because if you try and grind things down too much, you get some weird takes like bananas or tamales. And that's just not good for anyone to think about. Like, just that's just fucking annoying. You gotta have base ingredients, and I think water is one of the base ingredients to food. If you try and cut it apart too much, you'll just have problems. Water is the base ingredient. I mean, I think we figured out that everything is soup. We've just sort of come to an intelligent dead end. Also, this pop-in here is really frustrating. So when I come this way... Okay, it actually loaded that there aren't things there. Is bread a core? See, that's another thing. Is like, is this a, like, how far down do you have to go? Is bread itself a core unit of food? And I think bread is. Piss is not soup. Piss is a core ingredient. I'm very close to dying. So I'm just gonna die here. Huh. Oh, we got Force unlocked. Just got the achievement for it. It's like right below where I'm at, so you can't see it, but. Would fuel be... I don't know. Probably. Are plates flat bowls? Possibly. We should start to see trees now. Or at least trees are an option now. He's ignoring us. No, I just... When's the next Homestuck holiday? It's this month, right? I forgot what day it's like Carcat's birthday, right? Real talk, Undyne is just better Vriska, yes. 612, okay. I kind of want to go back to the Homestuck project. That unofficial Homestuck game, I want to probably do that for that day. Iron and cobalt. I've been playing that for months if you need help. I mean, I had some glitches when I played. It's streamer luck. If you tell a streamer to play a game, they'll break it. I don't think the game is as buggy as I made it look. Just streamers do weird shit. We're goblins. It's the streamer curse. You'll get some weird shit that will never happen again. I did some testing for a game. Got invited to beta test a game. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this or not, so I'm not going to tell you what game it was. But I remember explicitly when I was playing it, and the devs were looking over my shoulder, and like, I start to do something, and they're like, wait, what's gonna happen? You have to tell us if it was Suburb. It was not, no. It was the first Steam release, sure. No, it wasn't Raid Shadow Legends either. I don't see me playing that. Like, I don't think I'm doing my community a service by telling you guys about Raid Shadow Legends. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter if the game's good or not. I don't think it probably is, but doesn't really matter, does it? Like, it's so well known it's a meme. Right? So, like, was it the game I was playing was not Genshin Impact. This was like years ago. Don't worry about it. And this was not something I did on stream. I did this off stream. I've never played. It's just a dungeon crawler with gacha with, it's fine otherwise. Sure, cool, great. Cobalt. Just take all this shit with us and, make as many of these as possible, and we're done making as many as possible. Low on health, that's fine. But yeah, if you're a streamer, you play way too many video games. Also, I notice I'm doing this. It was Elf Massage. Just, I'll be open about it. It was Elf Massage, 269, whatever. I don't fucking know. Just they saw me like just jamming a fucking rolling pin into her mouth. They're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. No, it wasn't Minecraft either. I know that was a joke for anyone who's watching this. Like, oh my god, he played that game? No, I haven't played it yet. I will get around to it, and I'll beat my dick like it owes me money. But I haven't played it yet. We're out of aluminum? Of course we are. We're permanently out of exactly one thing. Oh my god, I have so much cobalt, it turns out. And magnesium. Okay, so where are we on the, So we've done trees now. What are we on to next? Insects. What? Oh, wow. That's a... Dim some small numbers. What the fuck? Don't know what I'm gonna need to Is this game fun? I think it is. I mean, it's more Subnautica basically. So if you like the whole Subnautica thing, it was years ago. If you aren't under NDA, I'm not under NDA. It's just I think it's fine. It was Job Simulator. I just wasn't sure if, like, you know, it's like a friends thing, you know what I mean? But it was, I did some beta testing for Job Sim, just like one day worth. Like, they invited me over to do some stuff because I knew someone who worked on the project, so, and they're, you know, a local company, so they were able to fit me in to do some stuff and just kind of screwed around and messed with stuff. The thing I did was I scanned my head, and then I scanned, and when you scan your head in the office, your brain comes out. And I scanned the brain that came out again, and they got really confused about what was going to happen. I think at the time it broke something, but I don't remember. So the tree growers are not a thing, right? Like, we can't make the tree growers yet? So you can make tree seeds, but we can't... I mean, like, when speedrunners or whatever give shit to, like, games, like, oh, they didn't think of this, like, we did such and such, it's a badly coded game or whatever. Like, a lot of that is just, like, yeah, most people wouldn't think that. Like, most people wouldn't do that shit. So why even make something to stop that, you know? Okay, still can't make the tree, spawners. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Speedrunners break games on purpose. They're intentionally going out of their way to find the weird shit. So I think, like, it's not really special to be like, oh, we broke this game. All right. Biomass is going up. You can't account for everything that a stupid fucking player could do. Like, legitimately, it's impossible to think of all the different things that weirdos do. I tried my best with March of the Mice, for example, and then you guys still think of weird shit. Have you gotten used to Bree wanting to pee on things? I just don't let you do it, and then I don't have to figure it out. I'm kind of at a loss. Like, just more flower spreaders? Until... Like, what else are we not ticking up at a high speed anymore? Oxygen and biomass are the only things that are going up at any reasonable speed. There's no water left in there. Just makes me feel good. Oh, that's gonna take forever. I mean, that's just not gonna happen anytime soon. We gotta keep making flower spreaders. Tier 2. Alright. Let's, how do we make this easier for ourselves? We need algae, we need sulfur. Is there anything that we can do to increase our ability to do that? I don't think the location of things matter much for this game. Like I don't think spreading them out will change much, if anything. Don't really need that right now, so I'm just gonna take everything else out. Just gotta make more flower spreaders. I mean, I guess that's Pogbot, but, like, is it though? That was some sulfur, right? Yeah. This game is really good for, like, listening to in the background or sleeping or whatever. Less excite, more chill night. Is this water? This is water. Okay. I didn't really think about that all becoming water. It's a good background stream. I need to do... Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just keep making these things. Up until we can make tree spreaders, in which case then we start making those. But I don't know what that's going to take. I'm doing all right. Android, I hope you're doing good too. I don't know if Mike is down to stream tonight. I know he recommended a stream last week, and I was just like, I am fucking exhausted. So then we ended up not. That one was on me. The endless loop of pain and torment. Well, hey, boy. What's up? You want in my lap? What's this? This is a perfectly round thing. A nut? Come here. Do you want pets or not? What? You a little biscuit boy? Yeah, those are some pretty intense biscuits. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. It's not time to feed him yet. He's just being a baby. Look at the baby. It's the boy. It's boy time. Yeah. Well, hello. Hello. Turned off the music so you can hear the purrs. It's a good baby. He's a big boy. There's a lot of cat here. Just don't knock the mic, baby. Okay. Are you alright with me going back to streaming? I'll give you the pets. Just stay right here, okay? No. I need the mic to be able to talk to them. Okay. You good? You good? Time for cat. Okay. I'm gonna put my arm like this and you can rest on it. Oh, you got eye gunkies. Boy, what are you saving that for? What are you saving these eye gunkies for? The Drunk 2010, thank you for the 25 months of support. It's very kind of you. I'm just gonna put this this boy right here, and we'll just get back into the game, and I'll try and play it. Oh, are you done? We're done. Kitty time is over. It's over now. Don't chew cables. Ugh. How's crafting the planet going? It's going good. It's going good. I think we just bring it on home. All this crap we got. Where'd you go? If you fed the baby, he wouldn't chew cables. He would chew cables regardless, dude. Ugh. I'm gonna see if I can get a tree together, and then we're gonna we might stop for a bit and just have me go lie down, cause if streaming a bunch today means that I don't stream the rest of this week, then I'm not a huge fan of that. So we're gonna put away all this. Button up. Yeah, I'm not wearing a black shirt today because I didn't really expect to stream with my camera on. I don't know what rabbits sound like, so I can neither confirm nor deny that my cat is a rabbit. This is like one of 2 brightly colored shirts that I own. My wife bought it for me, so it makes me feel good when I'm not feeling good. Silicone, of course. I think that's all the silicone we got. There's none. Nope, here's some more. I'll grab all the silicone we got out of all these, and then that's our limit on how much random shit we can make. Iron and titanium. Because that's 4 and 2, so we need to get more. Okay, we got 3. 3 magnesium. Unknown, thank you for the 25 months support. I can't wrap my head around that shit. Like, people supporting me for this long. Like, you watch my streams, right? You know this is bad. Thank you. It's the correct response to someone doing something nice. Okay, we've got all of the super alloy. I've been told my tastes are bad. I mean, it's why you're here. I think we're good on super alloys. Now it's just water and fertilizer. It looks like our timing on our stuff is good enough to be able to make some. It's not the fastest production of stuff that we could have, but we can keep it going. Okay. Update for this game comes out in a couple weeks. Okay. Well, we'll come back to it in that time. But I was thinking about starting Minecraft, like a new Minecraft run. Like, maybe not today, like I said, but and I'm trying to figure out exactly what mod pack I want to use. I think maybe I'd like to do mine colonies, but I can't figure out how to do mine colonies with like good shaders. It's like I'm gonna use good shaders if I can, you know. Do a modded skyblock was on the fucking table, man. Like, legitimately, it's between mine colonies or a skyblock. Skyblock sounds good. Mine colonies is like, it's like a city builder. SevTech. You know what? I would do SevTech as a reward for like a charity thing, like a charity incentive. Okay, that's why I couldn't get the shaders to work. So I was like, it's gotta work, right? Like, what am I doing wrong? But I couldn't find... Sounds like a painful incentive. I mean, yeah, it would be. I need to go get more algae. Okay, that's fine. I would suggest ocean block. Okay, I've seen stone block as a thing. The Aether mod, I've seen people recommend it. It's like the Nether, but angels and shit. I don't know if it's still going or not, but you know, chat's talking about it, and I have a vague understanding of what it is. I need to have some place to put all of these super alloys. Like, this is ridiculous, the number of super alloys that we have. Just put all of that away, and then we're gonna get all the algae we can. It has holy cows. If I do a mod, I like it. You know, I basically turned the Hot Dicks Porn Zone, the one with the church that I just kind of like let peter out. I kind of turned that one into a mine colony sort of thing, where I just started messing with villagers. So I was like, hey, is this a subnut like? Yes, 100%. Skyblocks make it a little bit harder to like do creative builds because you're much more limited on what you can do and what resources you can get. I don't know if it's the progression is interesting though. Would ocean block or something like that mechanically it plays like Subnautica, this game. Looks like we can make 2 of them, assuming we have the water for it, which we do. And then what else do we need? Oh, the alloys. And then we need to figure out which plants we put in there. So we're gonna probably put whatever the best. It's gonna be the 200% ones right now. And then we got 150s. Do we have anything better? No. Whew. I'll put the tree bark away because at some point I'll know what the fuck this does and actually use it. There was another one that had... Ooh, eggplants. 200%, 200%. Cool. I knew I had more. I was like, where the fuck is it? Okay, so that's all that we could do there. But that means we could put some more. I don't give a shit. I just don't care. I'll starve to death. Fuck it, man. I don't know if, see, I don't know what kind of thing I want from Minecraft right now. I think I want, like, progression and city building and like chill jams. Like, I think that's what I want from Minecraft stream right now. I don't think I want adventure mechanics. City building's really fun until you have to build the city. That's why I'm like, I don't know as if I'd mind colonies. I think that'd be all right. But a skyblock might be okay too. I don't know if I'm good enough at Minecraft to be able to do it. So some of the skyblocks, ocean block though. Maybe I should write that down. That's what I'm saying. Mine colonies would be really good for that, but you can't do modern shaders with it. You can also customize the names, so I was like, oh, that'd be a nice... Do ocean block... Well, see, I was thinking about doing like a sky block with mine colonies, but I think there might be some like conflicts with like the way... Like... With mine colonies, they like to... There's a builder guy, and he'll build the houses and stuff for the, you know, colonists. I'm a little worried that he'll, like, dig a hole in the mine, or in the sky block, and, like, break the cobblestone generator or whatever. Like, classic sky block shenanigans. That would just ruin the game. I don't know... if I can do ocean block or whatever with mine colonies. I think that would be neat though. Water and alloys. Oh, hold up. We can make more oh yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ocean block is apparently a sky block of some sort, but in the water. Ever watch Boba Boba Bo? Yeah, I watched it when it came out. Not my thing, but, you know. Maybe now that I'm older, it would be. It just seemed like it was, like, weird guy with a... I'm out of sulfur again, aren't I? Yeah. Still haven't gotten up to get water. Let me go and do that. I'm gonna put on a 30-second ad to go get water. I'll be right back. Pogbot's like, he's gone, Pog! Okay. We haven't saved in a minute. Let's go and do that. Alright, so we were going to get sulfur. But I think that could be good. I don't know. Maybe I do like a Twitter poll or something. Skyblock versus, and I don't really have a particular, like, taste on which Skyblock to do. If you guys are like Ocean Block, then I'll... Fuck it, man. Like, same difference to me. meteors are making it kind of hard for me to... Oh, God. I feel like skyblocks are a good way to do like mod packs with a whole bunch of fucking mods. What the fuck is this? It didn't drop anything. Wait, hold up. Is that a... Okay. I guess that was all super alloys. Sure. I think I want more building stuff than adventure stuff. Consistency, I think, like, people knowing what's going on individual stream to stream is always good. I feel like I finished the church, man. I think it's done. I like mod packs with quest books. I think that's good. It tells you what to do, so I don't have to ask chat, like, what do I need to do now? Like, it just straight up tells me, like, if you want to progress, here's how you do it. Like, that's great. You know? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we got 6 fertilizer. That means that we can make 3 of them, which means that we need 6 super alloy and 6 water. Then we can make 6 of these guys. We need 6 plants of decent quality. I believe we had some more of, yep, 3 of these guys. We need some water as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Okay. The catacombs were never started. I kind of got bored of making it, the catacombs. Are there any good world gen mods? Oh boy. I don't know. Biomes aplenty. There you go. Are there any Fallout Stalker post-apocalyptic? There is a mod pack that is specifically that. And it's sort of like a skyblock sort of thing, but just everything's kind of shit. Actually, let's dip off of here and go into the water, and it just, I mean, honestly, it's just Minecraft in the desert at the end of the day with like radiation. It's, if you search, you can find it pretty easily on the Forge list, Curse Forge. Crash landing? That sounds right. That looks right. I recall them doing a really good, like, model for a spaceship. Okay, so I think we're good on... I'm saying that we're good on flower spreaders because I'm bored of making them. We're not. We're not good on making them. We've... I so don't want to make more of these. What else can we make? A biomass rocket. Let's make a biomass rocket to finish off the, Do you, like, make bugs in this game? You make everything. This world started off looking like Mars. I'm slowly improving it. Biomass. We can do that. We need to be able to have another rocket ready to go. We need another fertilizer. Do we have another fertilizer? Feed the beasts. It's like a staple. It's an old school one. A Twitter thread for mod suggestions. The main issue is compatibility. Uranium, iridium rod. I think I used up all the uranium. Iridium rod. I know I already have a rocket made, but that's my backup in case if I need more uranium or iridium. Okay, so super alloy, we can get that pretty easy. What else do we need? An iridium rod. I think we got an iridium mine going, so why don't we go there and do that? I am on the insect stage. I've got 0.05% of an insect made. So we're a while off of that. I'm mostly just trying to focus on doing the trees at this point, because I think aesthetically that would be neat. That's like almost an atom. Yeah. The flattening? Like, I think if I was gonna do a mod pack, or, you know, do mods, I think it would be best to start with, like, a mod pack as a base and work my way from there. So if, like, we're gonna do a sky block, like, or an ocean block or whatever, like, we need to decide whether or not we're doing, like, a regular Minecraft run, or if we're doing, like, a sky block, ocean block, if we're doing adventures or building, and go from there. I kind of feel like building and being creative with it. I think that's fun. I think a smaller project than a church would be good. I think making your own from zero is more interesting. It's I'm bad at that. I'm real bad at that, and knowing what to do to be able to make that happen. Do I have enough to make an iridium rod now? I do, okay. Okay, that actually might be enough to, Alright, well, what else was it for the... I wish there was a way to check these things without having to, like, go back and check. Fertilizer and 2 super alloy, okay? It's not hard to make my own, no, but I do like to have, like, because there's so many options. I'm sort of spoiled for choice right now. When it comes to Minecraft mods, there's fucking billions. Dude, there's so many.
Like, there's so many different mod packs, and just like, or mods that just like knowing like, is this mod any good? Is it worth, you know? It's not hard to do. It's just like, what all should we have, and do they play nice with each other? Because that's important too. Yeah. Eggplants. Magic or science? Oh, jeez. I don't know. That's another one. Is like, do I want to go more techy or do I want to go more magic-y? Tech mods turn into Factorio very fast. And generally speaking, there's like the optimal way of doing a thing. Oh, now we have the tree spreader. Well, how do I make it? Okay, well, we were kind of working on getting all the stuff together for something very similar, so. I've been, gathering up plastic because it's important, but kind of like slow. Bacteria sample I've got. We're gonna make one, see how it goes. We got the tree bark. We need the bioplastic. Super alloy. Okay, easy. Thalmcraft was really popular for a while. Sure. Okay. So where do we want trees? It's got to be near water, I think it said. On water? On water. Bottom of the ocean. How the fuck do trees work? Near land, on water. Okay. Okay. Then we need to make trees. So mutagen is required for all of these. And they all have different oxygen. Nope, they're all the same. Okay. Tree bark and mutagen. So here's the tree bark. Mutagen is sulfur, methane, and bacteria. Bacteria sample is water and algae. Okay. How did you die? I starved to death, I'm pretty sure. Let's go get our shit. I don't think that will do anything until we actually make some tree seeds for it, so. I've been playing Ocean Block with shaders for the past few days. Is it pretty easy for me to just jam the shaders in there? This game reminds me of Satisfactory. I don't think that's an unfair comparison. Okay. Right. We need more algae, so we might as well just dive off here, get all of the algae we can. What else do we need? Water. We got plenty of that kicking around. Should be okay. I think algae is the main thing that we... Oh, sulfur. That was the other thing that we needed. Super Alloy Storm was, like, not super helpful. Like, its timing was kind of shit, I'll be real. And also, I can't find it. If you want a curated experience, you're gonna have to look for a while, because, what are we doing with Mike? I don't know. That's a good question. Let me see if Mike's around. He is. Let's see. Yeah, man. I was thinking we could do I'm on observation duty together. I think he suggested Core Keepers, I think's the name of it. Which would you guys prefer? Core Keepers is Pog? I mean, it just, like, got an update or something? Is that right? Sulfur. I didn't go and get this. You know what? We got plenty. You have to use Optifine Forge. Yeah, I'll admit I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was trying to use Fabric, I think it's called. Let me do a poll. Actually, where do you get Core Keepers? Is it just on Steam? Like $13, that's not bad. So it's supposed to be similar to Terraria. But also similar to Stardew. Sorry. Sulfur. Boop, 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 boop. Methane. Boop, boop, boop. I'm also just suggesting I'm on observation duty to him. We'll see what he feels like doing as well. Okay, so for the mutagen thing, what else did we need?
Now we just need a flower of some sort. We got options. We got lermas. Lermas are good for a couple things. We got, these guys, and we got these guys. I think we're gonna see what they look like. Okay, so... I see. This is not a fast project. All right, let me see if I can make another tree guy. Bacteria, super alloy, and tree bark. Tree bark. Bacteria, algae, 1, 2, 3, and water. There's not really a point in making a second tree if I don't have room for it, so let's go outside to the water collectors out. God damn it! Let's go outside to the water collectors out there. I'll make a second tree and then we'll get it set up, and then I think I'll take a quick lay down before stream, because yeah, I feel a little shitty. And maybe just like a lay down is what I need. All right, so super alloy, and that's it. Okay. Two trees having sex, two trees having sex. My allergies involuntarily flex. That's really good. That was a good one. Twago. That was a saying that my family came up with, which I'm not sure why I decided to throw it at y'all. But that was a good one. The acronym for it is Twago. So me, my dad, and my brother would just say Twago at each other sometimes. Twoggers. I assume I kind of want to put it like this so it hits as much land as possible. Yeah, I want to see how this this tree thing works before I go and lie down. Because right now it does nothing. I watched a POV, you're an orc boy being painted ASMR video last night. It reminded me of you, Rev, that's all. Dude, I had a really good idea for a kit bash. So you know how they announced the new Possessed, right? I still want to do my Night Haunts. I think that's what they're called, the Ghosty Boys. I saw someone do the, like a Dark Mechanicus Skitari Rangers as those guys, but they had like the little like Skitari masks. And I'm like, that's just that. Like instead of it being ghosty, wispy things, it's like cloaks. Looked really solid. I think I'm gonna steal that and use that as an idea. How are we doing on the tree business, my dude? 71%. I have all the stuff that I need for the other tree, right? Yeah. Okay. The heads up. So I think it would be the bodies. Like basically, don't do anything to the bodies. Just use the bodies that come with the kit, and then use the heads from like Puppets War or something, because they got fairly cheap like Mechanicus looking heads. I think that would look pretty good. And okay. All right, looks like we're doing observation duty tonight. But yeah, I think that's gonna be my kit bash, because if the leaks are true about Chaos Space Marines, which so far everything that has been announced has been right, I think Possessed are gonna be pretty good, and running a fuck ton of them would be a good idea. I don't know how many a fuck ton is. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming tonight. We're gonna do. Like I said, I'm on observation duty. One of them. I think we'll probably do one so you can see the large man, huge man, and then that one that I got stuck on, so he can help me with it. Okay, and then boop, boop, boop. All right. Okay, so like okay. So I think we figured out what we're doing. It's at 3%, 1. Who am I? I'm some asshole, dude. I'm Rev. I'm one of the streamers on Vinesauce.com. Collection of streamers who suck. You can find me on the interwebs and try and find feet pics of me if you want. You're the guy with the gas mask. Yes, I'm that one. But I'm also the guy who's probably gonna go chill for a minute. Mike says that he's good to go live in like 2 hours, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna go lie down for like 2 hours, and that way I can feel healthier for stream. And we'll have to see how the trees go next time. As far as things that we need to do, holy shit, we might wait until the next update. Cause that's a while, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go lay down, because I think if I don't, then I'm not gonna have a good stream tonight, and I'm gonna be dead, and that would be less than ideal, because I'd be dead. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like 2 hours. Pog? Sure, Pogbot. I'll see you guys in like 2 hours I'm on observation duty with Mike. But I'll see you guys then. All right. Whoa.